and welcome. Thank you so much for joining another Friday session with us here at NYM. I hope that today's session finds you well and in good spirits. I am hesitant to speak about being in good spirits. There are a number of things going on right now that have a lot of us really experiencing grief, what feels like over and over and over and over and over again. But there are plenty of places to get your fill of what's happening outside. I feel like this practice for many can be sanctuary for myself. Justice. Oh boy. That's heavy, but we cannot let these things steal our joy, steal our peace, our inner peace, our peace of mind. See what the universe has to say. I awaken daily. You can take from that what you will. I just think I would like to take a brief moment, a moment of silence actually. For those who didn't get the chance to see another sunrise. I awaken daily reminds me that it's a blessing to wake the next day. Some of us are not so lucky. So, let's just take a moment. Thank you for that. Sharing a brief moment of silence. For lives lost. It's important that we remember these individuals. That's preserve their legacy. And it's tough, y'all, but we're gonna get through it together. The card we pulled today as Mita, egoism, and qualities are separation and self-centered. This zigzag image symbolizes Asmita as an obstacle along the path. It contains the colors yellow, blue, and green. They represent the chakras of the solar plexus, the heart, and the throat. Let go of identifying with your success and your failures connected to things and experiences. You have the power to make decisions in your life beyond praise and blame. What are the lessons you learn from an injury that limits your mobility? A sprained ankle, a broken bone. How much do you identify with this role in your life? You have the power to make decisions in your life beyond praise and blame. That's heavy. You have the power to make decisions in your life beyond praise and blame. It really kind of speaks to following that dharma, I think, a bit. Doing what's right because it's right, as opposed to doing it because of external influence. I'm gonna have to gather my thoughts on that one. And maybe you have your own thoughts. Like, I would love to maybe start a little bit of dialogue in the comments about these cards, about the things, the messages that come through and how they resonate, or maybe they don't resonate with you. I invite that kind of feedback, that kind of exchange. It offers different perspectives, and different perspectives can offer growth and evolution. So let's share a little bit. But with that, let us begin our practice today. And I think we can start today's practice in standing, coming to the top of the mat. And just starting, I'm going to be in the center, but you all can be at the top. Just starting with some haptics, kind of loosening up. And this is for all your joints, so we're not shaking so violently that we're causing injury, but just to kind of loosen up. And as you're kind of giving a little shake to the body, waking up everything, make sure that your breath continues to flow. Maybe add a little bounce. At first, keeping the toes down on the mat. Keeping the knees nice and light, soft knees. Maybe we get a little hop, get the toes off of the mat, getting the ankles involved. Bring the arms overhead, shake them out. Take the feet out. Keep the feet down, continue your bounce. Open the arms. Shaking off all of these feelings we don't need. Anything we can release. Coming to stillness here. In the center, maybe you start some gentle rotation. Feeling the spine beginning to kind of loosen up a little bit. Settle the arms, come to stillness, bringing the chin down towards the chest. Maybe you take some gentle rocks left and right. Using that breath. Maybe you take some full circles. Noticing what's happening here at the shoulders and the neck, at the throat. Take one more full breath. And come on up to the top, evening the chin. Roll those shoulders back. And at the top of the mat, standing nice and tall, feet firmly planted down, spread. We're going to plant down the big toes, the ball of the big toe all the way across to the pinky toe. Lift up the toes, spread them apart, place them down onto the mat. Get a nice grip. Feel those roots grow down into the earth. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up. And come into a nice chair here, palms down, arms at shoulder height. Send the hips back. Belly pulls up and in here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take another seat. This time, maybe you sit a little deeper. Pull those shoulders down and back. And inhale, reach up. Maybe a little bit back. Feel the chest open up here as the thumbs press back. Exhale, take a seat. Beautiful. Shoulders down and back here. Pulsing here. Little micro movements. Weight is in the heels of the feet for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come up. Reach up and back. Feeling the roots grounded down. Reaching up through the branches. Exhale, fold forward. Here, you can bend the knees a little bit if you need to. Coming down into Uttanasana, full forward fold. Relax the head and neck. In fact, give the head a shake left and right. Deep belly breaths here. Feeling that release. Inhale, half lift. Coming onto your blocks, coming onto your fingertips, coming onto the shins here. Draw the shoulders down and back. And exhale, palms down to the mat. Step back, left foot goes back. Breathe here. Keep that left knee lifted. Right knee is right over that ankle. And we're gonna rock a little bit forward and back, loosening up those ankles a little bit more. You can lift up that right heel if you would like. Rocking forward and back. Make sure there's space from left to right between the feet. Pushing through the ball of the foot, reaching forward, stretching those toes, and then pressing back through the heel to stretch the calves. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful work. Drop that left knee down. And we're going to sweep the arms forward and up. Coming into our nice low lunge here. You might have to scoot your right foot forward. Breathing here. Keep that tailbone tucked. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Feel the body open up towards the front. Deep breaths here. One more breath. And palms down. Bring the palms fairly to the front of the toes. And we're going to shift the weight back here. Keeping that belly glued onto that right thigh. Reach back. Reach those hips back. And inhale, come forward. Opening the heart to the front. Exhale. Come on back. Pull that right hip way back. And inhale, come forward. Lifting the heart. Exhale. Last time. Pull that right hip back. Beautiful. Rocking forward here. Tuck the left toes underneath. Step back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment. Pedal out the heels of the feet. Draw the shoulders towards the hips, bringing the top of the head a little bit further towards the thumbs. Fantastic. Come up to your tippy toes and walk the feet towards the top of the mat here. Dropping those heels right underneath the hips. Inhale, take a half lift. Drawing those shoulders down and back, stretching forward here. And exhale, belly to thigh, palms down. This time, step back long with the right foot. Beautiful. Taking some rocks here. Once again, pressing through the ball and the toes, and then back through the heel. Keep that knee lifted up. Working on stretching the lower leg. 3, 2, 1. And drop that right knee down. Prepping here. Maybe you come up onto the fingertips and pull those arms all the way up. Maybe you walk that left foot forward a little bit. And breathe here. Feel the body lengthen on the inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. And release the palms down ahead of that left foot. And we're going to shift the weight back, rolling onto the heel of the left foot, straightening that left leg. And roll forward. Inhale. Broadening the heart to the front. Exhale. Lengthening the back of the left leg. Pulling that left hip back. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Pause here. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come forward. Tuck those right toes underneath. Lift the right knee. Step back, downward dog. Notice how the hamstrings feel. Great job. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. Walk the feet out, dropping the hips down into a nice strong plank pose. Feel the body lifted up from beneath you. Shoulders down and back. Chin is tucked. Tailbone is tucked so the belly is tight for 3, 2, and 1. Take the knees down to the mat. Coming all the way down. From here, squeeze those elbows in. Inhale. Exhale, pushing forward and up. Beautiful work. The chin remains tucked here. Low back is doing its work. 3, 2, hover those hands. 1, and release. Forehead down to the mat, tuck the toes. Lift up into your tabletop position. And press back here for a little bitty child's pose. Take a moment, reconnect, come back to that intention. Beyond praise or blame. Fantastic. Come on up, tabletop position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips for downward dog. Fantastic. Let's step that right foot in between the hands. Right foot steps in between the hands. And we're going to rotate to the left. Rotate to the left. So we're facing the side of the mat. And both feet are slightly turned in, heels slightly out. Inhale here, placing the palms underneath the shoulders on some blocks if you need. Tuck that chin, exhale and fold, hinging at the waist. We're driving that tailbone upward here. Bring those elbows down towards the mat, or you can bring your palms in between your heels, keeping them shoulder distance apart. The chin remains tucked, top of the head reaches down. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, half lift. Lengthening the spine once more. Exhale and fold. Reaching Forward and down. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to walk the arms over to the left leg. Two more breaths here. Bringing that torso in line. And come on over to the right leg. Oh, my friends, thank you for bearing with me. I wish you could see the rig that I have set up. I promise I'm going to invest in a tripod. So if you're still in your wide-legged forward fold, you're gonna walk your palms around to your right leg, squaring that right foot. And step your left foot, step your right foot to meet your left. So with any luck, you should be in a nice forward fold. Hopefully at the front of the mat. If you're not, just make a quick adjustment. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend those knees. And roll it up. Coming all the way up to the top. And feel how each muscle begins to engage. As you unroll, feeling that energy pull the body up. Rolling the shoulders back. Unrolling the neck. And gazing forward. Fantastic. Inhale here. We're going to shift the weight onto that right foot once more, lifting up the left. And take a nice long step back. Actually not too long. We're going to rotate once again, facing the left side of the mat. And this time, we're going to take our toes out and the heels in, coming into a nice goddess squat. We're going to inhale, reach up. Exhale, join the palms. And as you bend deep into your goddess pose, bending the knees, we're going to send the sit bones straight down. Shoulders over your hips. The knees are opening up here, pressing towards the pinky toe side of the foot. Take a moment here. In fact, inhale, come on up. Beautiful. Exhale, coming back down. Deeply into your squat, opening those knees. And one more time, inhale. This time, exhale, open the arms out to the sides. Bending at the elbows, fingertips reaching up. Breathe here for 3. exhale, fold forward. Nice. Inhale. Coming all the way up. Rotating towards the front of the mat with the right foot. Actually, let's start towards the back. With the left foot here, rotating the left toes outward. And maintaining the right toes facing the side of the mat. We're gonna get deep into that left knee. Beautiful, lift up the arms. Taking our warrior pose here. The left heel should track to the inside of the right foot. Inhale, arms up. Straightening that left leg, and exhale, drop those shoulders. Reach the arms back out to warrior two. And inhale, coming up, rotate the feet. Left toes in, right toes out, exhale. Coming into warrior two once more, this time bending the right knee. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop those shoulders, reach out. Warrior two, breathe here. Last breath. Cartwheel the arms down, over that right foot, and step back, downward facing dog, pushing deep into the mat with the palms. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees down to the mat, parallel to each other, knees under your hips. And here we're going to take a moment, spread the feet apart, making sure they're hip distance apart as well. Settling the hips back to the heels. We're on the feet toes are curled underneath. Coming into a little camel pose. Here we're going to tuck the tailbone underneath. Come on up into a high kneeling position, making sure that the heels are hip distance apart. Energetically, we're squeezing the thighs together to give us a nice lift here. Opening up the heart, roll the shoulders back, and place the palms right on top of the glutes, at the low back. Breathing here, keeping those hips pressing forward. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, elbows squeeze together. Lift up the heart here. Maybe you stay here, keeping that chin tucked. Maybe you released one palm to the top of the heel, and maybe you release the other. Bringing the palms right on top of the heels of the feet. Feel the chest open and lift up. Maybe you release the head. Breathe here. If you're feeling dizzy at all, keep the chin tucked. One more breath. And tuck the chin if not already. And replace the palms right at the low back. And settle the hips back down to the heels of the feet. Let's go ahead, spin those legs round. Nice, take taking a little tiny twist here. Your option, your version, your expression of this posture. You can cross the right leg over the left, hug with the palm, with the elbow, or wrap the full shoulder. Breathe here, pressing that shoulder into the outer knee. Pulling that right shoulder back, take 2 more breaths. Feeling a stretch here deep in the glutes. And release, come back to center. And switch sides. Your expression, your option, yogi's choice. Use the palm, the elbow, or wrap the shoulder to the outer left knee. Left shoulder pulls back. Chest is open to the left side of the mat. Take a few breaths. Back to center. Uncross the legs and come onto your back. And for just a moment here, just windshield the knees left and right. Just let them kind of, keeping the feet down, let the knees just kind of fall to the side. Bring the knees to the chest and give them a good hug. Thank you, knees. We made it. And opening the arms, drop the knees to the left. Inhale to center and drop them to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale left. Inhale center. And exhale to the right. Inhale center. Exhale to the left. Breathe 3 full breaths. Exhale to the right, 3 breaths. Release the palms alongside the body. Tuck the tailbone underneath. And exhale up into bridge pose. If wheel is in your practice, feel free to take a wheel pose instead. Slowly make your way down, acknowledging each vertebrae. Coming all the way down. Settle the glutes, the shoulders. Stretch the legs out. Come into your preferred posture of meditation. Shavasana, supported fish, supported bridge, semi-reclined. Take a moment and find your space. breath and come back to the space. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe you reach your arms overhead for a nice good morning stretch. And roll onto your favorite side, resting in a fetal position for just a moment. Give yourself a chance to pull it together for the day ahead. Come on up into your comfortable seat. Bring your palms to your heart. As always, I thank you so much for coming to stretch and flex with me here on Facebook Live. I hope that you feel good, goodish, good as you can. I hope that today's cards brought you something to think about, and I hope I see you again really soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Peace, friends. We'll see you next time.